Hello, once again, we are here to study again the Word of God and look for the character of Christ, or where is God when these things happen in the Bible. Anyway, so we've been reading the Bible from the beginning since Genesis 1, and now we reached Genesis 14, where we've learned about the characters of the people, the characters of humanity, and how they reacted to God, and how we misbehave, and still God constantly comes back and rescues us from ourselves. That is how God is. He never gets tired of loving us because He is really love. He is the definition of love. So, yeah, as we continue to study, we have learned about Abraham and how he was given the promise, and now they separated Lot and him. So he brought Lot with him where he was, when he was called out from his father's country to go to a place where God would lead them. Now he brought Lot because Lot doesn't have a father anymore. So he brought Lot, his nephew, and they went and dwelt in Canaan. No, in Canaan, they went to Egypt, and Abraham lost confidence in God. He never asked God, and then he kept himself safe by sending Sarai, his wife, to the Pharaoh. So that's it. And now we learn that still, when things happen the way we want them, we lost trust in the Lord, still the Lord is there to rescue us. So God rescued Sarai. Now we are in the land of Lot, in the land of Canaan again. They went back where there was, a dispute against Abraham and Lot, and then they separated, and now the Lord again reviewed his promise to Abraham that he is going to bless other nations because of his family, because of him, because of his descendants. Now, we learned that Lot decided to choose uh, the land of Sodom and Gomorrah, and where it was described here in 13 verse 13 that the men of Sodom were exceedingly wicked and sinful against the Lord. So if we have a family and we choose to live in a place where it's very wicked, somehow our children would adopt that. But anyway, he chose that because Sodom is a very nice place. It's highly civilized, as they know, as he saw, and there's a lot of, like, it's really green. There's a lot of fruit trees. There's a lot of, it's really nice. So we now move on to where there was a war in the land, and of course Abraham was not involved, but Sodom and Gomorrah was involved, where Lot is and was. Sorry. So let's continue. 14 verse 5. In the 14th year, Chedorlaomer and the kings that were with him came and attacked the Rephaim in Ashtaroth, Karnaim, the Zuzim in Ham, the Emim in Shaveh, Kiriathaim, and the Horites in their mountain of Seir, as far as El Paran, which is by the wilderness. So this is, I think, by the east side of by the east side. So then they turned back and came to En Mishpat, and attacked all the country of the Amalekites and also the Amorites who dwelt in Hazezon Tamar. And the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, the king of Admah, the king of Zeboim, the king of Bela, that is Zoar, went out and joined together in a battle in the valley of Siddim. So there are there are 5 kings against 5 against 4. Against Chedorlaomer, king of Elan, Tedal, king of nations, Raphael, king of Shinar, and Arioch, king of Eleazar. So 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Siddim was full of asphalt pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah, where there are actually 5 coalition, there's 5 of them. And the kings of Sodom fled. Some fell there, and the remainder fled to the mountains. Then they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their provisions and went their way. They also took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. Then one who had escaped came and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt by the terebinth trees of Mamre, the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and brother of Aner, and they were allies with Abram. So there were two allies, two brothers that were allies of Abram. Okay, so now when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, now Lot was not described as his nephew, or him, Abram, as the uncle. Now he was described as the brother of Abram. Was taken captive, he armed his 318 trained servants who were born in his own house and went in pursuit as far as Dan. Amazing. So this is how we should be. If we heard that our loved ones, or the one, I mean, even someone, if they needed help, we don't need to think twice. We need to act fast because they needed our help. So this is a good lesson for us, because sometimes we would think, oh, it would be a mismatch because there were 4 kings against Abram and he only has 318. He didn't think of that. Of course, he might be thinking, he might be thinking that God would be with him. That's part, yes, of course, because it doesn't matter, no? Remember Gideon? He only had 3 soldiers against a vast army. So, like Abraham, he trusted the Lord in this time. And what happened? He didn't think twice when someone needs help. He needs to go there, like really fast. He acted. He didn't just like, God, please do something. No, he acted. So, and the Lord will bless our acts, because that is, when you have faith, you need to act. Just like Moses, when he had faith that God will divide the the Red Sea, he acted. He went to the Red Sea and the Red Sea was divided. It's not he waited on the Lord for him to divide the Red Sea before he go. No, he went and then the Red Sea was divided. Like this one, he acted. Abraham acted and God blessed our acts. So we should be like that. It's just like when we have children. Those of our children whom we think would respond to us, those are our children whom we would be happy that they've been like they had faith with us. Of course, we love all of them. We love all of our children, but those who responds well to us, of course, you'll be happy as well. So that's how God is. He loves all of us, but then if we responded to if we have faith and then we acted on our faith, then God would bless us. Then God would bless our acts. So that's it for today. And it's a long discussion, but anyway, we've learned how Abraham had the heart of the Lord, where if someone needs help, he will really go without thinking twice. Just like Jesus, when he needs to come here and save us, he did not think twice. He offered himself so that we can be saved. So that's it for today. Thank you so much, and hopefully we will be studying soon again. Bye.